Hello everyone, and a very warm welcome back to Mona's English Studio, the place where you learn real, useful English in a calm and friendly way.
Hello friends, it is really nice to have you with us again today, and we hope you are feeling relaxed and ready to learn some practical English.
I'm Mona, and I'll be your host for today's episode.
And I'm Noah, and I'll be speaking with Mona so that you can listen to a natural English conversation.
If this is your first time here, please don't worry at all, because our English is slow, clear, and easy to understand.
Yes, and we always focus on English that you can actually use in real life, especially when you travel or speak with people.
Today's topic is very important, especially if you plan to visit the UK or any English-speaking country.
That's right, because today we are talking about real English phrases for asking directions in the UK.
Many learners know English words, but they feel nervous when they need to ask for directions on the street.
They often think too much, translate in their head, and then feel scared to speak.
But after listening to this podcast, you will feel more confident and more comfortable asking for help.
We will use polite British English, but we will keep everything simple and natural.
Before we start, let me explain how you can use this episode to improve your English speaking skills.
First, just listen carefully without worrying too much about understanding every single word.
Then, when you listen again, try to repeat the sentences after us, using your own voice.
You can pause the audio, repeat slowly, and speak clearly, just like you are having a real conversation.
And remember, making mistakes is completely normal and is part of learning English.
Now, let us begin with the most important thing when asking for directions in the UK.
In the UK, people really care about politeness, especially when a stranger asks them for help.
Even if someone is busy, they usually stop and help you if you ask in a polite way.
So the first thing you must learn is how to start your question politely.
If you start politely, people will feel comfortable and happy to help you.
One of the most common and polite ways to start is by saying, "Excuse me."
You can use "excuse me" when you want to get someone's attention in a respectful way.
For example, if someone is walking past you, you can gently say, "Excuse me," and wait for them to look at you.
Another very British word that people often use is sorry.
Yes, British people say sorry very often, even when they are not doing anything wrong.
So you can say something like, "Sorry, can I ask you something?" And this sounds very natural in the UK.
Let us practice a simple but natural conversation together, using polite English.
Imagine that you are walking in London and you need help.
"Excuse me, sorry to bother you, but can I ask you something?"
Yes, of course. What do you need?
"Thank you very much. I'm a little lost, and I need some help."
No problem at all. I'll try my best to help you.
Now let us talk about the most common question people ask when they are lost.
That question is, of course, where is?
This question is very simple, but in real English, people often add polite words to it.
This makes the question sound softer and more friendly.
Instead of just saying, "Where is the bus stop?" you can say something more polite.
For example, you can say, "Excuse me, could you tell me where the bus stop is?"
This sounds very natural and very British.
You can also say, "Sorry, do you know where the bus stop is?"
Both of these sentences are correct and commonly used in the UK. Let us look at some places that people often ask directions for.
For example, travelers often ask about public transport.
"Excuse me, could you tell me where the bus stop is?"
"Sorry, do you know where the train station is?"
Another very common place is the toilet.
Yes, and in the UK, people usually say toilet or loo.
So you can ask, "Excuse me, could you tell me where the toilet is, please?"
You can also ask about shops, cafes, or important buildings.
Now, Asking the question is only one part of the conversation.
The next important part is listening carefully to the answer.
When British people give directions, they often use simple words like left, right, straight, and next to.
Even if you do not understand everything, you can usually understand the main idea.
You might hear someone say, go straight ahead.
This means you should walk forward and not turn left or right.
You might also hear, turn left at the traffic lights.
Or turn right after the supermarket.
British people also use landmarks to explain directions.
They may say, it's next to the bank, or it's opposite the post office.
Let us listen to a natural example.
Excuse me, could you tell me where the nearest bus stop is?
Yes, of course. If you walk straight ahead for about 2 minutes and then turn left at the traffic lights, you'll see the bus stop on your right.
Thank you very much. That's very helpful.
You're welcome. Have a nice day. In the UK, saying thank you is very important.
It shows respect and good manners.
After someone helps you, always say thank you.
You can say thank you or thank you very much.
You can also say, thanks a lot. I really appreciate it.
British people often reply with, you're welcome or no problem at all.
One very polite sentence you can use is, sorry, could you say that again, please?
This sentence sounds kind, respectful, and very natural in British English.
You can also say, I'm sorry. I didn't quite understand that.
Another common sentence is, could you explain that one more time, please?
All of these sentences are polite and safe to use.
Let us listen to a natural example.
Excuse me. Could you tell me how to get to the nearest post office?
Yes, sure. You need to walk straight ahead, then turn left at the roundabout, and after that, you'll see it opposite the library.
Sorry, I didn't quite understand. Could you say that again, please?
Of course. Walk straight ahead, turn left at the roundabout, and the post office is just across from the library.
Thank you very much. That's much clearer now. Another very useful skill is checking if you understood the directions correctly.
This helps you avoid going the wrong way.
It also shows the other person that you are listening carefully.
And British people really appreciate that.
You can say something like, so, I need to go straight and then turn right. Is that correct?
This sentence helps the other person confirm or correct you.
You can also say, let me check if I understood you correctly.
Then you repeat the directions in your own words.
Excuse me, could you tell me how to get to the underground station?
Yes. Walk down this street, take the first right, and you'll see the station next to the cafe.
So, I walk down this street, take the first right, and the station is next to the cafe. Is that right?
Yes, that's exactly right.
Great. Thank you very much for your help. Sometimes you also want to know how far a place is.
Or how long it will take to get there.
This is very common when you are walking.
Or when you are tired.
You can ask, is it far from here?
Or you can say, how long does it take to walk there?
British people often answer using minutes, not distance.
For example, they may say, it's about 5 minutes from here. Excuse me, could you tell me where the nearest supermarket is?
Yes, it's just down the road, next to the bus stop.
Is it far from here? Or can I walk there easily?
It's very close. It will only take you about 3 or 4 minutes to walk.
That's perfect. Thank you very much.
Sometimes you are not outside on the street.
You might be inside a shopping centre, a hospital, or an office building.
In these places, you still use polite English.
But the directions are usually shorter and easier.
You can say, excuse me, could you tell me where the lift is?
Or, sorry, do you know where the reception desk is?
You can also ask, could you tell me how to get to the toilets, please?
All of these sentences are very natural in the UK.
Excuse me, Could you tell me where the lift is?
Yes, it's just around the corner on your left, next to the stairs.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Sometimes, the person you ask does not know the directions.
And that is completely normal.
British people are usually honest about this.
They might say they are not sure,
They might say, "Sorry, I'm not from around here."
or I'm not sure, but I think it's that way.
If this happens, you can still say thank you.
Then you can ask another person, "Excuse me, could you tell me where the nearest pharmacy is?"
Sorry, I'm not really sure. I don't come here very often.
That's okay. Thank you anyway.
No problem. I hope you find it. Now, let us practice one longer conversation, just like real life in the UK.
Please listen carefully and imagine yourself in this situation.
Excuse me, sorry to bother you, but could you tell me how to get to the nearest train station?
Yes, of course. If you walk straight down this street for about 5 minutes, you'll come to a large roundabout.
Okay, I walk straight for 5 minutes until I reach the roundabout.
That's right. At the roundabout, take the second exit on the right and you'll see the station just opposite a big shopping centre.
So, I take the second exit on the right, and the station is opposite the shopping centre. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. You really can't miss it.
Thank you very much for your help. I really appreciate it.
You're very welcome. Have a lovely day.
That brings us to the end of today's episode, here on Mona's English Studio. And we truly hope you enjoyed learning these real English phrases for asking directions in the UK.
Yes, we hope this episode helped you feel more confident and more relaxed about speaking English when you are outside, travelling, or talking to new people.
Remember, you do not need perfect English to communicate clearly, because polite and simple English is always enough in real life.
If you practice these phrases a little every day, you will notice that speaking English slowly becomes easier and more natural.
We encourage you to listen to this episode again, repeat the sentences aloud, and imagine yourself using them in real situations.
And please don't forget that making mistakes is part of learning, and every mistake helps you improve.
If you enjoyed this podcast and found it helpful, please support us by subscribing to Mona's English Studio.
You can also like this episode, share it with your friends, and leave a comment to tell us what topic you would like to hear next.
We post new episodes regularly to help you speak real, confident, and natural English.
Thank you very much for spending your time with us today.
We really appreciate your support and your love for learning English.
Until next time, take care of yourselves, keep practicing, and keep believing in your English.
This is Mona,
And this is Noah.
signing off from Mona's English Studio. Goodbye, and have a lovely day.